Hello everybody, we are here with a timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. What I'm seeing is that there is an opportunity here for you to do something, but you may be questioning like how this is even going to be possible, is what this looks like. It feels like your guide's coming through and being like, hey, we're leading you over here in this direction. Maybe getting like messages, signs, synchronicities, things like that, things that you're becoming aware of. But there can be this part of you that's like, how is that even going to be possible though? Like, how is that going to be able to be accomplished? And you may be worrying about things in 3D, and that can be where the worry's coming from. Like, if I didn't have to take care of this, I'd be on board. It's something like that. Especially too, like seeing the Hierophant come out, like this can have to do, it can feel like you're being tested as far as like your attachment to material things even. Can definitely be part of it for sure. Or like what you're normally used to. Or your sense of security even. So themes like that can be coming up. Also, this notion here of being present is very important as well. Which is just a reminder of being in the here and now rather than thinking too far ahead and then losing sight of the present moment. Okay, so we're starting off with this King of Wands, which means that action needs to be taken. You're meant to be doing something. It's time for you to do it. You're the one that needs to initiate this. You could be creating something, you could be getting something done, could be taking a step. This can be a leading position too. Like, the way that I'm seeing this come through is you could be in charge of a group of people. You could be a leader in some way. There can be something that it's like your initiative. You're the one that's in control of this thing that you're doing. You're the one that is making this happen. For some of you, this is about using your voice. I'm also hearing using your platform. Big focus on your solar plexus. This is your willpower, your will to do something, to initiate, to get something done. That's basically the whole point of this, of what's happening. Like, all of this has been adding up to getting you to the point where you're ready, and I'm seeing your guides be like, listen, you're ready, just do it. Go for it, do it. It's time. I'm seeing them be like, you got what you need. You're ready to go. There can be a part of you that may feel a bit insecure doing this. This is reminding me of the last reading. I feel like all the readings are just like going to end up being like a continuation of the next, even though you can watch them in random order and they'll still potentially resonate for you. Use your intuition as you feel guided. So the thing here is that like this has been your guides getting you ready and prepared for something, but I'm seeing them be like, your lunch is packed, it's time to go. You're ready, you have what you need, but it may be like your first day doing this, There may be something that you feel a bit uncomfortable with, but I'm seeing them be like, listen, if you just go out there, everybody's going to believe you. You got this. Like, nobody's going to know that you're not a King of Wands. Everybody thinks that you're the King of Wands when you show up because you are the King of Wands. You're like the only one that doesn't know this. Everybody else knows it, you just don't know it yet. It's like something you haven't realized yet, but I'm seeing you be ready here. I'm seeing you've also put in a lot of work to get to this point as well. So this isn't just you stepping on stage unprepared. This is you actually, you've done the work that you needed to do, and that's, I'm hearing it's why you have the credentials now. So you're meant to be doing this. That is the whole point. I'm hearing take it away. It feels like the mic is being given to you now. There's been a lot of preparation up to this point, I'm seeing, for you. And now it's just time to do it. I'm seeing this be like so hard because we have the Seven of Swords popping up. So this is your shadow being like, no, maybe you're not ready. Maybe you shouldn't do it. Like, maybe you didn't complete what you needed to complete. I'm seeing you like have graduated here. And so now your guides are like, okay, do the thing. You got this. And your shadow is like, do you? Do you actually? Do you really though? Don't allow this to sabotage what it is that you want, because I'm seeing you go after something that is very much connected with your heart space. Don't stop. You didn't do all of this for nothing. It has all been culminating up to this point. But yeah, I'm seeing you definitely maybe feel a bit weary here, dealing with all of this stuff mentally that's coming through for you. And maybe feeling a bit triggering for you, but this is just shadow work. Maybe you're surprised that this is popping up for you as well. It seems like the only... It seems like if you listen to the shadow, then a tower is going to happen, but it's not going to happen if you just keep doing your thing and rise above here. I get the vibe of just like taking steps as you've been trained to do. And it's interesting that the word trained is coming through, because it feels kind of like whatever this obstacle course is that you've been going through, it's prepared you for this moment. Because I'm seeing you have like a very, very incredible gift to share. And that's been the whole point of this, getting you ready to actually go out there and do this. Because I'm seeing something that it's like you're the only one that can do this. Nobody else can do it. It's like why your guides spent so long preparing you here. It's only you that can do this. Get up there. I keep hearing it again. That's the whole point of this. That's been the whole point of this, is for you to share this. This is going to feel like one of the deepest expressions of you. But I'm seeing you feel a bit... mentally, that's really just your biggest challenge here. I'm not seeing it be anything else. Like, I'm not seeing something physically stopping you in any way. It's just your mentality. But I'm seeing you breaking down those walls now at this point. Knowing that this has just been a challenge, but you're absolutely supposed to express this. It's going to feel like an extension of an expression of yourself. Like something that you feel so very connected with. I'm hearing purpose, specifically. That you're meant to step into at this point. Like, there's no more waiting around anymore. And there may be, like, a lot of thoughts that are coming up now that are based in, like, fear, which is something to be aware of, because those are not your... Fear never comes from your intuition. Your intuition will not tell you anything that's going to scare you or tell you, ooh, like, you're unsafe or anything like that. That's not ever your intuition. That's just your ego. And your ego does have a purpose. However, at this point, I'm seeing it just be very shadow related. and you're meant to move forward with this. And ultimately, what this comes down to is self-trust. And also you trusting your team that you've been working with as well, which is, again, just an extension of yourself. You working with yourself, getting these messages from another dimension as your higher self sits and watches you. So, yeah, at this point, I'm seeing this be definitely a natural talent of yours, but it's something as well that you've prepared for. So it's not just something. There's been work that's been put behind this, is what I'm seeing. There's been practice that's been put behind this. There's been understanding. There's been like learning how it works, all of that. And I'm seeing something that you're just naturally very, very gifted with, that was like your clue that you're meant to be going in this direction. And especially sharing this. Like the sharing I'm seeing is very, very important. And then we come back to this, like, you're the only one that can do that. There's no other you. You are the only one that can do this. You just need to trust yourself. You know what you're doing. And if there's anything that you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get the hang of it. But I'm seeing your guides be like, come on now. This may kind of bring about some... At first, it may just feel like a lot that's happening. Kind of like a moment of overwhelm. Like, do I really want this? Do I not? Like, should I go forward with it? I'm just seeing your guides be like, move, run, go after what you want. Just allow... You're so much more connected than you think you are. Your guides are just saying, like, allow yourself to connect enough with your sacral energy that you know what is pulling you and what you're attracted to, and move in that direction. Like, what is most exciting to you? What do you feel most passionate about? What are you most interested in? Move in that direction and continue moving in that direction until you can't move any further in that direction. Because your guides are like, this is not the time where you need to be cautious. You've been preparing for this. You are prepared now. Like, I'm seeing this connection that you have to this thing that you are meant to be, like, getting out there and sharing and doing something with this now. Like, I'm hearing this is the time to act on it. And so you don't need to, I don't know, there's like some type of worry, but I'm seeing this just be like all in your head. It's like negativity that you've taken on. And when I say negativity, it's like a polarity, right? If you're in positive energy, it means that you are adding something, because that's what positive energy does. If you're in negative, it means taking away, pulling something away. Right now, you're supposed to be in positive energy because you're supposed to be sharing, like giving something off. And it's this thing that is intrinsic to you that, again, you've been working on. Like, I'm not saying you be an apprentice here. I'm saying you be, like, you know what you're doing. Like, you couldn't be more prepared for this. I'm seeing, like, you have your graduation cap and everything, so you're meant to go and do this, like, to fly now. And your guides are saying you do not need to be cautious. Step into it. Like, you don't need to hesitate. Just go after what it is that you want. Like, be ambitious here. Embody that energy. It's really like, I'm seeing Saturn and I'm seeing Mars here, which means, like, you've put in the work to be able to take action in the way that you need to. Like, Saturn is a very, like, you have to go through, like, this, and this to be able to accomplish it and to gain the skill set that you need and the experience that you need. So you've done that here. That's been accomplished here. It's been very, very challenging for you, I'm seeing, as it would be for anybody. Like, Saturn lessons are not easy. They're the most difficult ones, but then through that experience and repetition, there's skills that we gain concretely that then we can use. And then having Mars here, it's like, go after it, do the thing. You're ready. So this isn't just, I'm running with my ears pinned back and I'm not even thinking about it, and like everything's gonna collapse because this is unstable. No, everything is very, very stable. Like, you're meant to be building now. You're meant to be taking action now. You have prepared for this. You are ready for this. You have to just trust yourself and trust your intuition and trust the guidance that you've been being given, because you're ready. Totally ready. Everybody's just waiting at this point. You know what you're doing. I'm getting this over and over again. You know what you're doing. Tap into that part of you that knows what you are doing, because it's there. And don't think for a second that you don't know what you want, or that you don't know what you're doing, because you do know. You have to just trust. It's in that, you have to just drop into that place within you, because it's there. It's just an empty seat waiting for you to sit down. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.